On this spot, on February 22nd, 2014, local residents reported their first encounter with the Skinwalker Eatery, a convenience store accessible only during lunar eclipses, offering human flesh-based snacks. Staffed by silent monks, all named Greg with ruby teeth and golden eyes, an original Polybius arcade game resides in the back, promising a deadly reward for anyone who sets a new high score.
Let me tell you about my
Big bowl of strawberry ice cream.
October 13th, 2012, in an anomalous intersection of urban space-time, locals reported the first documented appearance of what is now known as the Skinwalker Eatery, a transient, autonomous structure categorized under hostile consumer anomalies. This convenience store materializes irregularly on this specific block in East Vancouver, appearing during lunar eclipses and correlating cosmological events. Analysis indicates a unique manifestation pattern linked to atmospheric distortions and electromagnetic field fluctuations. The Skinwalker Eatery's inventory consists of atypical snack foods, primarily human flesh derivatives, formatted into ostensibly benign consumer items such as chips and chocolate bars. The products display no initial indicators of biological contamination, but upon microscopic inspection, revealed tissue properties identical to human adipose and muscular matter. Personnel. The establishment's operations are overseen by a group of silent entities clad in monastic robes, all of whom respond solely to the designation Greg. These entities, dubbed Gregs, exhibit ruby-colored dental structures and irises of gold with white sclerae, a configuration inconsistent with any known human anatomical variation. Notably, each Greg bears a striking resemblance to various serial killers who disappeared under incarceration. Independent verification of these resemblances is currently inconclusive. Consumer protocols and product observations. Upon entry, patrons are subjected to a binding compulsion to sample each of the available liquid sustenance options, dispensed from a proprietary mechanism that resembles a Slurpee machine. The machine's reservoirs contain a rotating selection of cold soup formulations, the most noxious of which is colloquially referred to as gray clam chowder. Anecdotal reports suggest the chowder's viscosity induces physiological distress unless counterbalanced by the ingestion of a proprietary carbonated product, Mountain Dew Chicken Noodle Blast. Additional anomalous artifacts. At the rear of the eatery, an arcade station houses an operational Polybius console, reportedly one of the original 1981 cabinets. The machine, though heavily modified, retains basic functional mechanics and displays symptoms of game loop syndrome, a psychological condition characterized by player dissociation and repetitive behavioral loops. Above the console is an offer that incentivizes a new high score with a free order of nachos. Analysis of culinary item, nachos. The nachos served within the Skinwalker Eatery are atypical, composed of a polystyrene substrate coated in a reactive solvent, heated precisely to
346 degrees Fahrenheit.
Toxicological assessment of the nachos suggests they possess lethal properties for most human systems. However, visual records indicate the Gregs are impervious to this effect, routinely consuming the material without mastication. Witnesses describe this consumption process as simultaneously grotesque and captivating, suggesting an unclassified mimetic quality in the act itself.
Conclusions.
Current data remains inconclusive, but preliminary evidence suggests that prolonged exposure to the Skinwalker Eatery's unique environment induces alterations in both perception and biological structure. Visitors are advised to limit exposure and maintain psychological distance, and to remember that whatever remains uneaten inside the eatery has a tendency to follow patrons home.